our problem solving steps, our step, what we do for that. So, S, say the problem. What is the problem? What does S stand for? Say the problem. And I love that you added that part. And I say it without blame. It's not what somebody else did. It's we're having a problem together and saying it without putting a blame. T. Raise your hand and tell me, what does T stand for? Think of solutions. E. Benjamin. Explore consequences. That's a hard one. What that means is if I pick my solution, what might happen? When I'm thinking about what might happen, do I need to think about the good things that might happen? If I pick it? Give me a thumbs up if you need to think of the good things that might happen to pick a solution. Absolutely. Give me a thumbs up if you should think of the bad things that happen. Yeah, I see some thumbs up because if I'm going to pick something, I need to think, is it positive? Or what are some negative things that can happen? Do I just pick the fastest thing?
No.
No, because it might not be the best solution. So I don't just pick the quickest. Do I need to think about how it impacts other people? Yeah, I think about what their feelings might be. So that's exploring consequences. I look at, if I pick it, what might happen? And then P. Raise your hand, tell me, what does P stand for? Brooklyn.
Pick the best solution.
Pick the best solution. So S, say the problem. T, think of solutions. E, explore consequences. P, pick the best solution. And when I teach it to kindergarten and first grade, I actually teach them those actions so that they can remember it. Now, boys and girls, I have to tell you, today I had a student come up to me and said, Mrs. Cox, I'm having a problem. And I said, first off, is it a tattle or a tell? She said, it's a tell. I said, okay. Did you do step? And she said, no. And I said, you have to do step before you come talk to me. Because our students are really good problem solvers, but sometimes they want an adult to fix it right away. And you guys are really able to solve problems. Now, if there is an emergency, do I go to an adult right away?
No. Yes.
Absolutely. If somebody needs help or there is an emergency, I can go to an adult. I do not have to do step. But most of the time, things that happen at school or at home are not emergencies. So we are going to watch our problem-solving step video. So have your eyes and ears. solving, sometimes you might get stuck on what the words are, but if you remember the actions with it, it might help you to remember. Can you go ahead and turn the light back on for me? Today, I am going to read a book to you, and it is one of my favorite books. I'm going to grab this chair here. I love reading books too. It's one of my favorite things. So, boys and girls, the book that I am going to read to you is called Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy. And as I'm reading it, I want you to say the problem. I'm going to stop and I'm going to ask you to talk in turn with your partner and to say what the problem is. And I love what Aubrey said. What's the main thing, Aubrey, that when you say the problem, what do you need to do? Without blame. And then T, think of solutions. You and your partner are also going to think of some solutions to their problem. I will tell you when I want for you to talk. So it's Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy. Ladybug Girl is ready to play, says Lulu. She has been waiting forever to go to her favorite playground, the one with the twisty slide and the bouncy dinosaur.
Oh, I know what that is.
Her mama grabs Bingo's leash and says, "All right, let's go." Ladybug Girl leaps over sidewalk cracks that are as big as canyons. When she sees Mrs. Robbins carrying her groceries, Ladybug Girl swoops over to help. The bag is as heavy as a boulder, but it isn't a problem for Ladybug Girl. And Ladybug Girl can count really high. She counts mailbox after mailbox after mailbox, all the way up to infinity. Bingo sniffs everything. When they get to the playground, it is full of kids. While Bingo settles into a spot under a bench, Lulu looks around for someone to play with. That looks like a pretty cool playground to me. Yeah, it's pretty big. And here is Lulu, and here is Bingo under the bench. She sees Sam from her music class. He's playing by himself in the sandbox. "Hi, Sam," she says. "Hi, Lulu," he says back. "Want to play with me?" "Sure, what do you want to play?" asks Lulu. "Diggers, of course," says Sam. Lulu has never really liked playing diggers. She doesn't like getting sand in her boots. "How about monkeys?" In a flash, Lulu is hanging from the jungle gym. "Monkeys is the best," Lulu yells. "No, I don't like that," says Sam. Lulu watches Sam run off to the big castle. "Well, maybe we could play castle," Lulu thinks. Being a princess wouldn't be so bad. But Sam is standing at the bottom of the castle, and that's not where she usually plays. "Why are you down there?" Lulu asks, puzzled. "Don't you think playing on the top is better?" When Sam doesn't answer, Lulu says, "Never mind. I know the perfect thing for us to do. The seesaw." She runs over and sits down on one side of the seesaw and waits and waits. Sam just stands there, not getting on. The other side is high and empty, while she is stuck on the ground. So right now, I want you to be thinking about everything that's gone on. Say the problem. With your turn and talk partner, I want you to say, what is the problem? So turn to someone next to you.
I don't know what to play.
Okay, back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise your hand and tell me, what is the problem? Brendan.
They can't find something different. They want to play something different.
So right now they can't agree on what to play. Brendan, I love what you did is you did not say Sam doesn't want to do what Lulu wants to do or Lulu doesn't want to do what he wants to do. You said they can't agree on what they want to play. Did Brendan say it with blame? No. Absolutely not. That is their problem. T, think of solutions. with your partner, I want you to talk about what are some things that they could try.
They could try combining activities.
Five, four, three, two, and one. T. Think of solutions. Athena, what's something they could try? Okay. Brooklyn.
They could rock, paper, scissors, whoever wins, they could do that with rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, so I heard you actually say two things. I heard you said they could rock, paper, scissors. I also heard you say they could take turns. They could like do one thing first and then do the other thing.
That's what Karen said.
Oh, some of you might have heard this, had the same thing. Aubrey. So combine activities or combine games. Okay, E, explore consequences. If I did any of these, are there positive things that could happen? Yeah, I think there are. What about this play by themselves? Could they play by themselves? Yeah, they could decide that. This one makes me think about E, when we explore consequences, that maybe that might hurt somebody's feelings if they just say, I'm not going to play with you. Now, I love Athena because if both friends decide like they don't want to play together, is that okay? Absolutely. But before we pick solutions, we want to always make sure we think about how somebody else might feel. Brendan.
What if they don't know rock, paper, scissors?
Right, they might not know it. So that is a negative thing, right? Because they may not know how to do that. You guys knew it. I see our kids here at school all the time do rock, paper, scissors. But if they don't know that, that's probably not a solution that they could do. We're going to keep reading and see what they came up with and to see, did they pick the solution that goes along with ones that we said they might try. Lulu and Sam glare at each other. Neither one of them says anything. Then Lulu sputters. You don't want to do anything I want to do. And you don't want to do what I want to do, Sam grumbles. Did we have the right problem? Yeah, they weren't agreeing. When they said it, were they blaming each other? They were. Doesn't that make it sound a little bit more negative than the way that we said it? So they were blaming each other. So let's see what happens. Lulu's cheeks are getting hot. She is very frustrated. Why doesn't Sam want to play? She definitely didn't have this problem on the way to the playground when she was Ladybug Girl. It was easy to have fun then. Maybe she should just go play by herself. Ooh, did we come up with that solution? And it's one that she was thinking about also. And then Lulu has an idea. She takes a deep breath and says, do you want to play Ladybug Girl with me? Ladybug Girl? How do you play that? Asked Sam. I'll show you, she says. Ladybug Girl has superpowers. I can fly and I'm super strong. Superpowers? Sam is very interested. Does it sound like that might be one of the other things that we talked about? Maybe. It makes me wonder about that combining games.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. And who can I be? He asks. Well, you sort of look like a bee, says Lulu. A bee. Yeah, a bee can fly. And he will sting people if they bother him. I need a stinger, says Sam. He sees a stick and picks it up. Now, do we stab people with sticks? No, so we have to be really careful when you pick a stick up. I'm Bumblebee Boy, Sam declares. And I'm Ladybug Girl, yells Lulu. Nothing can stop us. Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy zoom around the playground, looking to help anyone in trouble. A squirrel scampers by Bingo. Oh no, yells Bumblebee Boy. That scary monster is trying to get your dog. He needs our help right away. They are. It's like they made something else up that they maybe wanted to play. We're coming, Bingo, says Bumblebee Boy. They bravely charge forward. This scary monster is no match for their superpowers and leaps away. We did it! We saved Bingo! Are you okay? Asks Ladybug Girl. Bingo wags his tail. Then Bumblebee Boy runs towards the swings. Watch how high I can fly, he yells. I can fly high too, Ladybug Girl says, running behind him. They are soon whipping through the air. They flap their wings harder and harder. They are so high they can almost touch a cloud. What are they playing with? What are they using when they're playing? Owen, what are they using? They have their wings, but what are they using, Levi? Their imagination. Look, says Ladybug Girl, waving toward the tire swing. There's a mean robot. It's going to crush the playground. We need to stop it. They rush over to the mean robot. Ladybug Girl grabs on and jumps on top of its head. Bumblebee Boy stings it, and his stinger again and again. This will teach you not to mess with Bumblebee Boy and Ladybug Girl. Feeling rather proud for saving the playground and probably the whole town, Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy decide to have a parade on the bouncy dinosaurs. It is a very important celebration. A crowd gathers to watch the parade. People cheer and throw flowers at them. Now look at these two girls that are off to the side. What do you think they might be thinking? Owen? They might be wondering what they're doing. Anything else they might be doing? Karen, is your hand up? What do you think, Karen? Okay, so you might be thinking, why are they dressed like that? Or why are they playing like that? Athena, what else?
They might have a problem too.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
me
makes you
too.
think
They
might
look
have
angry.
They do look angry. What makes you think they might have a problem? Oh, she's crossing her arms. And Xander, you said she looked angry. What about her looked angry?
Because of her face.
The way that her face was. What do you think they might be angry about? Aubrey?
They might.
Okay, let's see what happens. You guys had some great predictions. Two girls who are watching them come over. Can we play with you? Asks Marley. I can be Butterfly Girl. No, says Kiki. We already decided. I'm Butterfly Girl. You can be Dragonfly Girl. Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy. Look at them. If we're going to play together, says Ladybug Girl, we don't fight with each other. Yeah, we work together to fight bad guys, like the giant snake over there, says Bumblebee Boy, pointing to the twisty slide. Ladybug Girl adds, and Dragonfly Girl can breathe fire. Fire? I'm Dragonfly Girl, agrees Marley. Now you guys had a prediction that they maybe were in an argument or they weren't getting along. Xander, you said they were feeling mad. Were those correct predictions? Yeah, they were mad because they wanted to play and were disagreeing on how to solve that problem. As Dragonfly Girl breathes fire, Ladybug Girl yells, "Watch out, you big giant snake! Here comes the Bug Squad!" The Bug Squad. Later, when it's time to go, Lulu says, "It was fun playing together. Do you want to play Bug Squad tomorrow?" asks Sam. Definitely, because Ladybug Girl and Bumblebee Boy can do anything. Mama, asks Lulu as they head home, "Can we get wings for Bingo?"
Yeah.
Ready?
To become hers.
Bingo has wings on. Wow, we did step for the problems that they had. It looks like our problem, S, say the problem, seems to be what they had a problem on. T, think of solutions. You guys did a great job. of thinking of different solutions that might work. E, explore consequences. We thought about some positive and some negative things and how others might feel based on our solutions. And P, pick the best solution. Did they pick a solution that worked for them? It did. And so boys and girls, that's what we want you to do. When you are having problems here at school, it's really easy to think the first thing I want to do is go tell a teacher. But our students here at Prairie Crest are really smart and really good at solving their own problems. If it's an emergency, you can always go to an adult. Otherwise, we do want you to try to solve your problem first. And then if you still need help, an adult would be very happy to help you. You guys did an absolutely fabulous job today. That was our win time. Today is kind of crazy because